Just a regular day in Bellingham. Yay! Last week I said I wanted to talk more about what foster kids could be than what has happened to them, because I want Skookum Kids to be about hope. So in the spirit of that, let's talk today about some of the adults that foster kids have grown into. If you read the Steve Jobs biography, you know that the Apple co-founder was the product of an interracial unmarried couple at a time when such things were treated with a lot of shame. Jobs' mother traveled to San Francisco to deliver her baby, and Steve was given his name by his foster parents, who shortly thereafter became his adoptive parents. George Ruth was placed in care at the age of 7 and found baseball to be a healthy outlet for his childhood energy. But you might know him by a different name today. Babe. He and his wife also adopted a daughter named Dorothy. Marilyn Monroe spent 2 years in an orphanage and 4 more in a foster home while her mother wrestled with mental illness. She exited the foster care system at 16 when she married a 20-year-old, and together the two of them fought World War II. He is a merchant marine, she as a worker in an airplane factory. How's this for a story? Boy goes to live with an adoptive family when he is 6 weeks old, and then when he's 5, his adoptive mother dies of rheumatic fever. Yet, Dave Thomas still managed to found Wendy's Restaurants and the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, which helps find forever families for foster children to this very day.
I guess I still got water in my ear.
As a 4-year-old, John Lennon spent time in foster care. In fact, it was his foster mother who introduced him to music by teaching him to play the banjo. Cher entered care at age 2 when her mother became too ill to care for her. She was eventually reunited with her mother, and her grandparents provided a lot of support to the two of them throughout her upbringing. Eventual NBA superstar Alonzo Mourning spent time in foster care while his parents weathered a messy divorce. Yet he managed to break the cycle. He and his wife have founded a number of organizations to care for foster and adoptive children, including the Mourning Family Foundation. 2 U.S. presidents had ties to the foster care system, Gerald Ford and Bill Clinton. Ford and his mother fled a toxic relationship, and she eventually married Gerald R. Ford Sr. Though he was never adopted, the boy did change his name to Gerald R. Ford Jr. Bill Clinton's story is very similar, with one addition. When he was 15, his mother and stepfather got a divorce, and then a year later reconciled and were remarried. Bill Clinton is one of 2 adoptive children who went on to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. The other? Nelson Mandela. And here's the point. Just because a child sustains trauma in their early life does not mean they're beyond repair. There is more than a little hope for them. Foster children are wounded, not broken. The list of foster children who went on to live healthy, happy, productive lives is a very long one. Eleanor Roosevelt, Edgar Allan Poe, Faith Hill, and of course, Superman. And if you haven't seen it yet, Skookum Kids has a logo now. It's going to look sweet on t-shirts and as a sticker. And those are just some of the very cool perks available on our crowdfunding campaign. So if you'd like one, check it out. Last night we passed $4,000, which is enough money for 40 children to spend a night at Safe Place. That's incredible. Thank you very much. We've got almost a month to raise the remaining $21,000, and I think we can do it.